Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just here at Stump Caverns and I've been invited here to come and explore, so yeah, should be good fun. So we've got this just here, it tells you a few things that there are. There's like shore caves, there's a cafe, cave cinema, and they've also got a crystal shop as well, along with some motorhome parking. So what we decided to do first, we just have a look around the shop. As you can see here, there's loads of amethyst that's for sale. And there's more here as well. Look at this beautiful piece that looks like wings. And then you've got these ammonite fossils. They also sell megalodon teeth as well, and other fossils. Private cinema film list on request. So as I just said there, this is the private cinema that they have, which is absolutely stunning. Amazing. And this is me now making my way down into the cavern. Okay guys, so I'm just in Stump Cavern now, and got my big shiny helmet on, and we make our way down here. Well, apparently this cave is a natural stream passage that's been dry for thousands of years. On the way down there are 67 steps, and they are quite steep steps as well. Just ahead you follow it round here and carry on. Okay, so we've just reached this section here, and it's called the butcher's shop. I'll tell you why. So this section here, there, the butcher's shop. The reason why it's called the butcher's shop is because those stalactites and stalagmites look like hanging pieces of meat, and when you get closer they're actually red, and the reason why they're red is because of the iron that's in the rock. So yeah, beautiful. There's also a section here about trilobites. And the reason why there is about trilobites is because millions of years ago, this area that we're standing on now was at the bottom of a shallow tropical sea. And the area that we know now as the Yorkshire Dales was once covered in ocean. And the sediment from the ocean floor became limestone, and that's what these caves are formed from. So, in 1860, these caves were discovered by two guys called Mark and William Newbold, and what they were doing is they were looking for lead. Now, they didn't find any lead, but what they did find was these caves, and what they decided to do was open these caves to the public and charge 1 shilling for them, and that brings us to our next part of the cave. So this section here is called the Twins, and this is why. These here. These are made of calcite, and basically these are made from water just dripping. Quite amazing, really. Anyway, I'll carry on. Okay, so we've come to this section now. There's a path that goes right and there's a path that goes left, but what we need to do is we need to go left first of all, so we'll go up this way. So we're just going up to a section now called the Rimstone Pools, and these were created by flowing, evaporating water. Here we are, these are them pools. Some of these pockets, they also contain like orange crystals as well. I'm guessing the orange is probably from the iron. So the bit we're entering now is called Wolverine Cavern. And the reason why it's called Wolverine Cavern is because bones have been found here that are thousands and thousands of years old that belong to Wolverine. Now it's not just Wolverine that have been found here, reindeer have been found here and bison have been found here as well. Now it's not that the animals lived here. Thousands and thousands of years ago these animals will have died and they've been in the glaciers, and the glaciers have melted and then their bodies have been like washed into the caves. And the age of some of the bones that have been found are like 80 odd thousand years old as well. Anyway, this section here is where the Wolverine bones were found. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to when we turned left. So yeah, head this way. Just to let you know, real bones of the animals are available to see in the shop as well at reception. Okay, so we're now back at the T-junction and we've come from that way, so we're going to make our way this way now. Found this hole in the rock. Just have a look inside. The arm is literally all the way up and there's still loads of room. Amazing. Some absolutely stunning formations of rocks here as well. Just a couple of them just here. The next section of this walk is called the Jewel Box, and I'll show you that now. So I've actually got a sign here that says Jewel Box. So I'm going to show you inside. I'm going to put my camera in as far as I can. So, in the jewel box is a small cavity, and then when it rains, water gets in and creates a little pool. And what's happened over these thousands and thousands of years is calcite crystals have developed on the side of the pool, and then it's filled up, dried out, filled up and dried out, and it's created a nice like covering of crystals on the side of this little pool. Okay, so we've come to our next part of the walk, which is called the Snowdrift, and that's just here. So this here is the Snowdrift. This is like a pure white calcite. It's something that's not very common because the soil above usually has like minerals in it which changes the colour. It's beautiful. It's also just next to it, to the left of the snowdrift, is this big giant piece of calcite as well, but this has got lots of impurities in it. As you can see, there's quite a big brown colour in this. But again, just as amazing. So we've got a little section here that says no entry. I'm not going to enter. I will try and get the camera as far as possible and see what's up there. It doesn't look like there's anything apart from a really tight tunnel. So you can see why it's blocked off. Anyway, we'll carry on. Just along here. Okay, so this next part we're coming up to is called the hawk, and you can really see why it's called the hawk as well. It does look like a bird. There it is, that's the hawk there as well. This is where it's sitting, between all this rock. You can definitely see it. This section where the hawk is, there's loads of little bits to see. There's the sentinel, which is just there, which we'll get to, and then there's this bit here, which is called the, I think it's the Fairy Palace. So yeah, we're going to check that out as well. So this section here is called the Fairy Palace. I'll put the camera in as far as I can for you to see. And as you can see, stalactites and stalagmites have joined to create what they call a column. And that is what these are here. Just moving away from the Fairy Palace, we've got this big stalagmite just sticking up there. And then, right in front of us, we've got this, and it's called the Sentinel. And it's about 3 meters high, and it's about 200,000 years old. And it's just amazing. It's just made from calcite again. So after leaving the Sentinel, we come to something called the Chamber of Pillars, but we just need to go through a couple of tunnels first. I said tunnels, it's actually just a tunnel, and we're just here already. So we're at the Chamber of Pillars. We've got these here. Yeah, I did just try. This is the Chamber of Pillars. And there's loads more to explore. I've very nearly walked past this section. This section's called the Sandcastles. And these are just a few stalagmites that are sticking up from the ground. We've got a column there. It's where a stalagmite and a stalactite have joined. Okay, so we're just making our way to the next section now, which is called Cavewoman Corner. And we're going to speak to the cavewoman actually, and she's going to tell us some facts about the caves. Okay, so this is the cavewoman.
Hello, how are you doing?
And she's going to tell us some facts about the caves.
So we're in the Stump Caverns at Cavewoman Corner, and it used to be at the bottom of a shallow sea near the equator near Africa, and now it's on the top of a hill in the Yorkshire Dales. So the sedimentary rock is made up of all the sea plants and sea animals all squished up together. We've got lots and lots of exciting things. So we've found wolverine bones down here, we've found bison and reindeer, and they were washed in with the last ice age. So they lived on the top, and then as soon as the ice melted, they got washed in from the surface. And we've got lots of incredible formations. We've got stalactites that come down, stalagmites that go up, and columns or pillars, the ones that join together, and a stunning iron curtain in Wolverine.
Anyway, we're heading up these stairs now. So what we've done is we've walked back to the Chamber of Columns, and we're going to head up them steps, and the cave woman is going to tell me about the reindeer cavern, which is just up here. So we're just going down now into Reindeer Cavern. It's lit up all red, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it was created by weak acid rain over thousands of years, just slowly eroding away at the limestone.
So this is Reindeer Cavern, and if you look closely at these tiny little fragile straws, they're the first stalactites, so the baby stalactites. So you imagine it's like a drinking straw, they're hollow in the middle, and then over time they become hard. So you've got your straws, your stalactites, your stalagmites, your columns, your curtains, there's everything in here. And this cave was only opened in 2000, so it's absolutely stunning, and it's got the calcite crystal twinkling like diamonds as well. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course the reindeer bones were found in this cave. And they were washed in from the last ice age.
What happened were little streams made their way into these caves, and slowly and over time created an even longer cave system. Now we're only getting to see about 3/4 of this cave, 3/4 of a mile of this cave system, but there's many more miles that are still being discovered at the moment. Anyway, we're just making our way back down them steps now. There's some amazing rock features again, so I'm going to show you. The stairs are uneven, so definitely use the handrails. Okay, so we're now back at the Chamber of Pillars and the Cradle, and we're going to carry on making our way down this section here. I'll also show you the rest of Cave Woman Corner as well. We'll carry on through here. The other thing I wanted to show you in this section is Policeman's Truncheon, which is a very girthy stalagmite, and we will talk no more about the name of that. Anyway, up these steps. So just up these steps, we're coming up to the last cavern, and it's called the Cathedral. And in here there are two quite big rock formations. I'm going to show you them. So this is what the formations look like in the lights, but the cave woman's come around to show us what it looks like in the dark with a UV torch. So just check this out.
This formation is the organ. Look at that. And again, some kids think it looks like brains or broccoli. So whatever you want it to be, it can be. Use that imagination.
This one here is called the Sleeping Cat, and I think you can see why, because from a certain angle it does actually look like a cat that's sleeping.
So we're in the Cathedral Cavern, and this is about 50 feet below the surface. And so when you come into Stump Caverns, it's the field opposite where you are. So it's absolutely amazing. And it used to be called the chapel, and then they've turned it into the cathedral. So we've got the wedding cake, the sleeping cat, the organ, and it's really big in here as well. And you can see all the calcite glistening with the UV torch. It's absolutely amazing.
All right, thank you so much for all the information you've just given us.
You're so welcome. It's so lovely to welcome you all to Stump Caverns and for you to come and see natural wonders and the beauty that lies beneath your feet. It's absolutely lovely, and thank you so much for coming to see it.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head back up to the top. I'm going to take you around the back of Stump Caverns and show you what there is up there for kids. And here we are, we're outside the back of Stump Caverns now, and I'm just going to show you the back, because if you have got kids, this would be the perfect place for them to come. So first of all, I'll tell you what they've got outside. We've got perfect area for the parents. We've also got a stone maze here for the kids. And if we head this way, we've got a sand pit and some fossil digging as well that we can do. We'll show you. Okay, so this is the sand pit. And in the sand pit, they've got, it looks like fossils that can be dug up, as you can see just there. And we also have this section over here, which has also got fossils in that can be dug up as well. We also have this here as well, which kids would love. Let me show it you. But the best thing here for outside is this. This is the mining sluice. So what you do with this section here, with the mining sluice, is you buy a bag of pay dirt from the gift shop, and what you do is you bring it here and you use the sluices to get your gems out, and then you actually get real gems in the bag of pay dirt as well, which is quite good, and I'll show you which ones you get as well. So these are some of the gems you can get. Amethyst, a well-known one there, garnet, green quartz. There's loads that you can get in these bags of pay dirt, and it's something great to do with the kids as well. So just want to show you the bags of pay dirt that you can buy, and it's these Stump Cavern pay dirt bags. These are $7.95, and these are the kind of gems that you can get out of them. But in selected bags, there is also one of these, and that is a golden megalodon tooth. And if you find one of them, you can pick any of these prizes here. In here there's also a gem shop as well, which sells things like amethysts. I'll show you the size of the amethyst, they're massive. Huge. But they also sell things like this as well. There's got little fossils over here, ammonites, gems over here. Look at these amethysts. We've also got a cafe here as well. Now just before we go down into the cave, there is this, and there's this section here, which is like the little museum. They've got the Wolverine jaw there, that was found. Got a Stone Age axe, it's also been found. We've got part of a wolf jaw. We've got the Wolverine toe bone that's been cemented. And we've got all these rocks down here. Big calcite, stalagmites and stalactites. And we're back at the front. So yeah, not only can you do all that at the back, inside you can also do a little fossil dig with the cave woman as well. And as you saw in my video, that there's also a cinema in the back as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed my video. Cheers.